The first churches were made of oak and reed. They burned easily. The Saxons knew this. The druids knew this. So the order made a decision, documented in the names of the churches themselves. Damhliag, the stone house, as opposed to dairthech, the oak house. When they built in stone, they were saying something no army could argue with. We are not leaving. We built the first ones out of oak and reed, as humble as the stable where he came. We gathered in the dark for every need, and praised the Lord in wood and thatch and flame. The flame that warmed us was the same that took us. The Saxons knew that wood and faith could burn. They came at night when only God could see us, and gave us nothing left but ash to mourn. But something in the burning made us certain you cannot drive a people out with fire. If fire is what they carry past the curtain of everything the pagans could desire. So the order met and made a new decision. They called the masons, gave them one command: not oak this time, not a reed, but stone precision. Something that would outlast every hand. Build it in stone, build it where the well is found, build it on the sacred ground they thought they owned. Build it in stone, lay it course by course in prayer. Let them come with fire, let them dare. The stone stands alone. We are not leaving, we are not done. The order guides the mason's hand. Build it, stone by stone, build it to stand. A tall man came to Samson in the night, trained at Iltud school, the monk who crossed the sea. The voice said, go to Armorica, go right where you disembark. You'll find your destiny, you'll find a well, and over it you'll build. A church will rise and houses group around, and what was empty will be slowly filled. A city built upon that sacred ground. And Samson went and found the well at Dol, and built the church exactly as he'd seen. Stone by stone and prayer by patient prayer, a city grew where only forest been. Ninian built the Candida Castle, the first stone church that Scotland ever saw. North of Hadrian's wall, beyond the fight, a white house standing where no church stood before. They called it white because the stone was new, because it shone against the northern sky, because it said to everyone who knew, the faith is here, the faith will not comply. The monks it trained went out to Orkney's shore, to Ireland's hungry land, to Shetland's edge. One stone church north of every Roman war, set missionaries out beyond the ledge. From Iona they went east across the water, Columbanus into France with 12. They built in Gaul, in Italy through slaughter. They built where no one else had dared to delve. Luxeuil, Bobby, or St. Gallen in the Swiss, Salzburg, Würzburg, cities built on prayer. Wild, lonely ground that no one thought was his became a city because monks built there. 150 missionaries to Germany, 45 to France, 13 to Italy. They called it white martyrdom, exile willingly to build in stone where stone had never been. The mason lived beside the monastery wall, instructed by the order what to carve. Each symbol cut was not just decorative call, but sacred knowledge meant to reach the heart. The Trinity, not three arcs that never end. The circle on the cross for life's great wheel. The spiral carved for where the soul must wend. The biblical scene for those who could not read, because the books could burn, the manuscripts could go. The Vikings proved it, fire takes the page, but stone holds what the order needed known. The age to age. The oldest manuscript of those who build says the craft came to England with a king, a Felston, whose line a British name had filled. Look up that name and see what it might bring. The Regius poem, written before printing, traced the mason's art from Egypt's Euclid's hand, and said it came to England's first great king, whose blood ran deeper than his throne had planned. Build it in stone, build it where the well is found, build it on the sacred ground they thought they owned. Build it in stone, lay it course by course and prayer. Let them come with fire, let them dare. The stone stands alone. We are not leaving, we are not done. The order guides the mason's hand. Build it, stone by stone, build it to stand. Look up Candida Casa, look up the damhliag, the stone house. Look up white martyrdom, look up the Regius poem, the oldest page of those who built in brotherhood and prayer. Look up the 7 saints of Brittany, the churches are still there. The stone is still standing, the order